A couple things that we can think about with atomic spectroscopy are measuring multiple elements at the same time. So if we're looking at emission spectroscopy, if we have a sample that has, so this is maybe our ICP here, we can have a sample that has multiple different kinds of atoms and measure all of them simultaneously. So we'll get light at different wavelengths that correspond to our different atoms. And so I won't include it in this video, but I want you to think about how can we do this? This is going to be something that we talk about in class. So how can we use some of the tools that we've talked about with spectroscopy to measure these different atoms all at the same time? You know, the ideal here would be simultaneous or near simultaneous measurements. The other thing that we can think about with our atomic absorption or emission spectroscopy is the background. So with either of these techniques, we're going to have a flame, right, that's present, whether it's a plasma or flame or a furnace. And this produces light as well. Now that light that we see is going to interfere with our measurements. And so the second question I want you to think about is, how can we correct for the presence of this background? What are some possible ideas? And you can look in your textbook for some ideas, but also just think about, what are some possible ways that we can do background correction? So these are two topics that we'll discuss in class as a discussion, but just wanted to get the idea out here in this video.